Cooper Kupp was the MVP, got one MVP vote in the regular season, and was the MVP of the Super Bowl. And now we're just being lied to about why Cooper Kupp won and why it wasn't Aaron Donald. Okay? So remember, Aaron Donald makes those two plays at the end of the game, makes the third down play on Samaje Perine. It stops him from the first down, makes the fourth down play, the play that everybody's going to remember, the highlight from the Super Bowl we're going to see forever, him pulling Joe Burrow down on fourth down. And he had a couple of sacks, made those plays, and Aaron Donald was not the MVP, and it was shocking. And the reason it was told, it came out in the last 24 hours, was that the ballots were collected with 2 minutes to go in the game. And that's what happened. So, of course, the votes got in, and there was no time to adjust for Aaron Donald's great plays at the end, so Cooper Kupp is the MVP. Now, I'm telling you, I've been in a position where that's happened before. I've been to a couple of Rose Bowls where, as a media member, where I voted for the MVP, and they come around and collect your ballot with 2 minutes left to go. So that's exactly how they do it. And this was 16 people who vote for MVP. Then there's a fan vote, but the voters, the writers who cover the game, they're the ones whose votes count the most, right? So this is what the story we're told, that with 2 minutes to go, they collect the ballots, and that's why Aaron Donald couldn't be the MVP. And that is a load of crap. That is an absolute load of crap, and I want the real answer why Aaron Donald couldn't be MVP. Why? Because that's not the right answer. Because think about this, right? If that was the case, how many Super Bowl MVPs would the list be completely different if you couldn't make a change after 2 minutes? Because once the ballot goes in with 2 minutes, these people have other duties. They got to get down to the field. They got to go to the locker room. They're doing other things after the game. Oh, really? You can't just have them vote really fast. You can't just have them say who's your MVP right at the gun and collect those votes. Really, you couldn't do that. Yeah. Oh no, they got all kinds of duties to do. They're right. We can't have them do it. That's a load of crap. Because just go back the last 15 Super Bowls. Just think about this for a second, okay? Let's just say Joe Burrow leads the Bengals down and he throws a game-winning touchdown pass, right? Game-winning touchdown pass to Jamar Chase. Who wins MVP? It's not Cooper Kupp, right? It's not Cooper Kupp. It's somebody from the Bengals, right? T. Higgins could be the MVP, or Burrow is the MVP, or Jamar Chase is the MVP. There's no way Cooper Kupp is still the MVP. It's somebody else on the Bengals. So you can't tell me we couldn't make that vote.
Correct.
And if you say, well, how do you know that, Jason? I'm going to tell you. Let's go back in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 51, when it was the Patriots and the Falcons, the game that went to overtime. Tom Brady was the MVP. Well, wait a minute, but what if the Falcons won? I mean, this game goes to overtime. You have no idea who's going to win. Yet Tom Brady somehow was voted the MVP, and they were able to get the votes in and get them counted when the Patriots scored their touchdown, right? Go back to Super Bowl 49, Patriots and Seattle, right? This is when Marshawn Lynch could have run the ball in, right? If Marshawn Lynch runs it in for a touchdown instead of throwing it, who's the MVP? Marshawn Lynch is the MVP. Right? Lynch is the MVP. But instead, Brady's the MVP. You're telling me, oh, no, we got the votes in. So you put your votes in with 2 minutes to go when the Patriots had the lead, and if the Seahawks come all the way down and score, Brady's still the MVP? Of course not. Of course it doesn't happen. Baltimore and San Francisco. Joe Flacco wins the MVP. If Colin Kaepernick throws a completed touchdown pass to Michael Crabtree and Niners win the game, you're telling me Flacco is still the MVP? That play happened in the final 2 minutes. They would have switched over to Kaepernick or somebody from the 49ers, right? Patriots and the Giants, when Eli Manning was the MVP, right? The Giants were backed up at their own 10-yard line. The final possession of the game, the Patriots were winning. That was with less than 2 minutes left to go, and the Giants went down and won. So how did Eli get all those votes when it was after 2 minutes? Packers and the Steelers, Super Bowl 45. The Packers were losing. Aaron Rodgers goes down, they score in the final 2 minutes, they win. Hey, guess what? Rodgers is the MVP, right? Super Bowl 42, which was New England and the Giants, which was a 17-0 season by the New England Patriots. And, oh, look at this. Giants have the ball after Brady throws a touchdown in the final 2 minutes. Giants have the ball deep in their territory. Somehow, with Eli Manning, with the helmet catch by David Tyree, he throws a touchdown to Plaxico Burress. Eli wins the MVP. So clearly you can change your vote in the final 2 minutes, or you can gather those votes really quickly, because you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times where if they're telling you the truth and you got to get the votes in 2 minutes, it would have been losing team MVPs. And it would have been different people that won. So, no, I'm sorry. I need a better reason why, we couldn't get the votes in for Aaron Donald and instead it went to Cooper Kupp. Because that does not hold water, because all of those things would have been different in those Super Bowls.
Well, but that's the thing. As you said, it's a very small sample size of people, and whatever obligations they have to do, nowadays it's so easy on apps and whatever else. Here's your secured space, unless you're doing a bunch of cards that have if-then statements. All right, at 2 minutes, this is the team in the lead. This guy's my MVP. However, should these events happen, let's change that up. No, it's asinine. It's asinine. It's a terrible way to do things. We have so many opportunities with the gathering of information and tools to do instantaneous data realization that this is just antiquated and silly in a million ways, and also kind of just says, well, you didn't bother. And if it's the idea of we stand by this vote and Cooper Kupp's the guy regardless, then fine. But as soon as there's some ambiguity mixed therein, say nothing of trying to argue to the Matthew Stafford side of things, right, for leading that comeback drive and taking the lead, that, there's just so many inefficiencies here. But at this point, with a lot of what we've seen from the NFL recently, as big and powerful and a money machine that it is year after year, I mean, what is it, 112 million people watched it? They still have various points where you go, who's really in charge here? Is this part of the operation they decided to not even take 2 minutes to look at? Because this voting process seems like you can do it right at the final gun. Okay, right as they're pulling out the stages and the confetti starts to fly, 16 people, go. All right, it's simple. It's a minute. Literally, it's a minute. You're on a 17-person text thread. Right? And that's it. I have my 16 voters in my phone. I'm the guy there or woman in charge of collecting the votes. All right, game's over. Tell me who in. All right? Double check it. Here's the third guy, fourth woman, whoever in the booth to say, all right, I counted those 16. We're done. What's that take? 2 minutes?